Hey guys, how's it going? Rash here, and welcome back to an episode of Cards and Castles, where today it is the weekend, so you know that draft mode is back and open for business. This week is the rainbow draft, so we're just going to hop in, see if we can win a couple games, and see if we can have fun doing it. So, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into our deck building right now. Alright, folks, and now we are jumping into the deck building here. Let's see what we can create for our deck this week. I guess we'll start with Faithful Drake. That's pretty nice. Going into Keeper, maybe? I feel like Keeper is hard to out in draft. Acolyte, I guess we'll take. Not a bad pickup there. Oh, what is this, bro? What is this? I guess I'll go with Mark for some draw. It's fine. Books as well. Swiftness, pretty good. Master at Arms, give us a nice little curve there for the 4-drop. Going into Koru, I guess we'll take Koru. Trent is good, grab that. Same with the Southport, I think. That could be fun. Swiftness again. Call for aid. Dagger Storm. I'm just naming out the cards I'm picking now. Like, there's no thought. Only choosing. These are all bad options here. I guess we'll go Ignition for some damage. Take Frog Prince. I like my units here. Dancing Swords, I guess we'll grab. Go with the Vampire. Can I get anything smaller though? Guardian. All right, fine. We'll take Guardian. We'll take Scout. I need bodies here, guys. I need bodies. I think we'll take House of Daggers. I don't think they have any initiative. Primordial we'll grab. Lunge. No, wait, there was Vanishing. Damn it. And then Incinerate. All right, not a bad deck. Let's see if we can win with these. Not a bad selection of cards. Match number 1. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Alrighty. Match number 1? Right, match number 1, right? Yeah. I wanted to grab a bite before we started recording the matches, so I had to remember what number we're even on. This is actually not a bad opener. I like this. Drake, Scout, Guardian, good stuff. We're gonna go with Drake up here. Gonna get that going. Hopefully this will be good. I think. I don't know. Ooh. I like taking the Dagger Storm on the Drake here, even though we will lose the Drake. That's quite the removal spell on that. So we'll take that. I don't know what else you can do though. Ronin, okay. Actually, can I get rid of Ronin? Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, yikes. Let's try, well, I think I have to do this for now. That's gonna go into there. Hopefully he doesn't buff this. Oh, you don't have the buff. No shot. No shot. Okay. Centaur going into, I don't know why you're gonna go into Castle. I'm going to have to use the lunging attack here to just trade with the Ronin. You know, that's how that works. We'll also go Scout into Centaur, follow up with the Guardian, just keep some pressure on. That is quite a lot of damage taken, but I don't think he's got proper follow-up to keep that pressure going. And we'll even pop, like, Call for Aid next turn. That's going to be wacky. He'll generate the Wolf. Not the pull he wanted to see. I think he was looking for Barret, if anything else. Because this can't even make trades with anything here. I could clean kill the wolf and, you know, not be bothered. I think we're just going to end up popping Call for 8 next turn. That just seems like the better play to make. Ooh, Vampire... Vampire, cool. Actually, no, I think I might go with the Vampire. Because we can just keep that pressure going. And then follow up with, like, Swiftness Call for 8 next turn. More impactful via, like, dual card play rather than just, like, one. Plus, I mean, putting more pressure on him now is just the better option. He's going to go Icon to connect with the Guardian, killing off Guardian, because he has that first strike. That's pretty, again, a huge spell, kind of wasted on something that doesn't really deserve it. We'll take that. I would have thought, though, that he would have made something else in terms of, like, trading or whatnot. Okay, trap going down. See what that is. Going into... Okay, it's not anything that's like that. Guess we'll pop the call. Going to this... I mean, just for some draw here. I know normally you wouldn't do this, but I really do need the cards, so we're going to take the draw here. And actually, Blessing, if we can keep Vampire alive, that's just game. Okay, not the... Well, I guess that's kind of correct, because now you can just use some small 3 gold unit, which, oh, we do not have. Alright, and that was game number 1. Not too bad there, Ranger pop. Hello, and right there. Boom. Easy as that. Yeah, okay, well, there's another match request that we cannot accept right now, my friend. But we did get the win for the match, which is fantastic. So we will jump right into our next game, game number 2. All right, and moving right along to game number 2. Hand's a bit weird, but the Dagger Storm should help us. Oh. Ooh. You'll love to see it here. You know what? I'm feeling so good that I'll just do that and pass. Oh, goodness. Oh, Jesus. A lot of the Windows applications, but you know what? It is what it is. Oh, shoot. Does he have a monster for next turn? You know what? I'll just do this. Do that and pass. As all the desktop audio is coming in, I gotta hopefully filter that. Or hopefully it wasn't as loud as I think it might have been. I don't know. Okay, church going down. That's gonna be a little bit of a heal, I guess, to all of this stuff. Although I don't think it really matters. We'll follow up with the books here. We'll keep the draw going. You can heal one on the castle, that's fine. He needs the units to start interacting and getting rid of this Primordial Flame, because this is sort of the big troublemaker here. Which is going to do it. That is actually exactly enough to do it. Son of a bitch. Alright. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but, again, it is what it is here. I think I have to make the decision to just Dagger Storm this. And so what the Dagger Storm is going to do, hopefully, is just make the Serpent Witch not a huge deal. Alright, there's Grendel. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a rush on here. Okay, that's not exactly epic. But, actually, can I deal with that? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let's put the Keeper out, send it back to him. Yikes. So Grendel's gonna come in. I assume we might be able to Master at Arms? I'm glad I didn't Assassin. I'm really glad I didn't Southport Assassinate. That would have been bad. Okay. Let's think about how this is gonna work. Grendel gonna come in, slap for big damage, sure. I feel like I have to use Master at Arms here. As much as I don't like it, I don't really have another choice. It's gonna just give me enough. Yeah. Why couldn't you give me a smaller unit though, game? Hopefully the tack should keep him off of some bigger stuff for a little bit here, enough to get us some cleanup room. Tunnel escape, that's fine. All these guys are gonna move up and in, up and out, yada yada yada. We need some smaller units though to help really clear off this board here. That is somewhat of a small thing. Surprisingly enough, I think vampire might be okay here. Do a vampire here. I think we do. Ooh. Do I do a swiftness or do I do? I think I just do a burn here. I have to slow down the stuff that's coming into face here. So we're just gonna connect, deal a bit of damage there. God, this is just unit spam, unga bunga. But then again, it's what I do in draft too. It works. Centaur, that's cool. Lifesteal doesn't really care for that though. And no matter how much you put into that, buddy, you don't have enough for a reanimate. Stop. Why? Oh my god. Well, that is how you learn the hard way about vampires and lifesteal. Yep. That was an experience that all of us took together. I'm happy that you could be here on this journey with me. And we'll pop into there, throw it back. This has got to be the end of the game, right? Like, how much advantage did you just throw into the vampire at once? Okay, there's an armory. Armory would have actually been somewhat useful to control the board a little bit. Rushing the shaman. Okay, that's cool and all. I think I just have to make the trade here. Vampire comes in, Bob's face. Go here. I think we just Swift Frog and get real close in. Pass. Again, seems correct. Okay, T-Rex is good. That's gonna trade with the vampire. Or at least, I think he should be killing the vampire here. Yep, there he goes. A shame, but fair. How are we gonna do this? I guess let's move into face here. We can bop that. Start throwing rangers down his throat. I don't think he's going to have enough resources to properly deal with this. Hell, I'm even protecting my frog prince here with the way he placed that Taria's files. Alright, Moth, Master Thief. Not enough stats to get rid of it. You need something else. There's the reanimate. Okay, so I think he had the reanimate when he was making all those plays, but I think he just missed the gold count. Which, you know, is understandable. But that did really hurt him in the long run. I think we just pile another 6 on? Yeah. Pile another 6. Run a ranger up. Run an assassin up as well, and then pass back. So that way, even if he does have another body here that'll survive and make trades, it's just going to die. Hovel, cool. Anything else to go with the Hovel? Incinerate, yep, which is not enough to even kill past the resolve. And he's going to end up probably having to pass it back, which, yeah, we're going to have enough stats to deal the lethal damage here. I actually want to do something like this. I know, it's a bit BME, but I want to finish off with the assassin here. We'll just do this. I know, not very good of me, but it is what it is. And so with that, we do claim our second win here. Deck is still going nice and strong, but let's go ahead, hop into game number 3, and see if we can close this out properly in our last match. All right, folks, in the last matchup here for the day, we're going to be taking on, well, I would say deck type, but realize it's Rainbow Draft, so I don't know what I was exactly going for with that. Grip's looking fairly nice, though. Got the Drake, Books, Guardian, some good early game options here, so hopefully things will go well. Not going to coin anything here. I feel like there's not really a need to at the moment. So we'll just... Okay, yep. Looks like our opponent doesn't have anything either. So we're going to go ahead and set up our Faithful Drake here to get things going. And then, yeah, see what happens. I'm hoping that we can get the flying books out next turn, because I really do want that draw. Start accumulating resources here. Because we do want to win this resource war if we're going to get into one. There's an unholy altar. Okay. Altar is interesting, especially there, of all places. I am going to go for the flying books. He did block off that summoning space, so putting the books here threatens the altar, and only really leaves a zombie to defend for it, which, you know, if I take out with the Drake connecting to the altar, things will go well. Unless he's got an answer for the Drake here. Or for the book. God damn it. That's something. Ignition? Ignition value, question mark? I guess we'll go with the Gravestalker to follow up here so we can start generating some more bodies. A little greedy, but, I mean, better to shut down the spawn engine before it really picks up and gets going, so I've got no problem doing that. But yeah, we'll go towards the face with Gravestalker, I guess, next turn. That's where I want to be. Will we get there? I have no idea. Considering Knockout was the card we saw, I don't know what, you know. That's the beauty of the Rainbow Draft, right? Like, the decks are so random, they're so sporadic. It's really cool to kind of just see different things or interact in a way that you've never seen before, because, you know, the game limits you to 2 factions, you know, in the multiplayer scene. So I wish we saw more of, like, Rainbow Draft as a mode here. Daggerstorm gonna hit the board. All 3 landing on the Drake here. You can take it out with the zombie now, so that's fine for him. Yep, he's gonna go ahead and make that connection. The Wizard as a block. Not... Why would... Okay. A block to the face is not something I expected the Wizard to contribute, because now I can just do that and you get no follow-up. So I don't exactly know what the thought process was there, but it happened, and here we are. I think I just kind of keep up the pressure a little bit here with the Scout. We'll even mark the Gravestalker. Again, just to get some cycle going here to see what we pick up for our you know, remaining turns here. I mean, the Wizard loss definitely put him behind a bit. Hopefully that maybe was just a misclick, because Wizard being there was not the correct play. Shaman coming down. Shaman can get rid of the zombie if he wants to. Nope, he's going to interact with our Gravestalker. Unless he's got some kind of small health buff, I wouldn't recommend doing that play. Or we just sacrifice entirely for the YOLO. We do hit the Scout, which I think is one of the better targets for him to hit. Let's see. We'll pop into there. Zombie. Do I want to go call, or do I just want to... You know, I think I'll just do both. Coin into the call. Nope, there you go. There you go. Coin into the call. And then we'll pass it back. We'll see what our opponent reacts with. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. He hasn't been making the big plays needed in the game here. Okay, Darkbender. Darkbender, actually, that's a fair move. Flash grenade, though. Okay. Want to protect our guy, then, I see. Understandable. Yep, and there's the surrender. Not really much of a game 3 there, huh? Yeah. Interesting. Well, it happened. It certainly happened. So, yeah. Weird. Certainly a weird match. Alright, folks, we're back for another matchup. I did the mulligan, but forgot to actually click record. So we're going to be getting back to another matchup here, because I do kind of feel a little bit bad on that last one. There wasn't really much of a match going on here, so hopefully the last one here will send you guys out a bit happier. I mean, hey, more content, big pog. We'll see if we can win, though, because this hand is looking mighty gross right now. No units until turn 4, with some other cards that are not exactly useful. At least not, you know, so 2 of them require units, and the third is, House of Daggers, which I guess could be useful, but like, again, we'd like some more ramp to go along with this. Gravestalker, not the card we're looking for, but thanks for hopping aboard, mate. Probably gonna go ahead and get the house out next turn here. Ooh. Ooh, spicy. Sushi Shack making an appearance. You love to see it. Do you have a, don't tell me we have a coin turn 2 into this. Are we just adding on the layers of spice here? Come on. You gotta have the spice layer for me. Come on. Throw down the spice layer, my guy. It's right there. Or we're just gonna contemplate cards all day. Like, that's another thing we can do. Yeah? Contemplate cards? I swear to God. He's just gonna look at me. Yep, he just looked at me for a solid minute. Acolyte, we'll go with that. That's kind of better than throwing out the house here, because we start to establish some board presence. So, having units are good. We'll take those here. And then probably have to follow up with the Dancing Swords, right? Well, I guess that depends on what we see out of him, because we could easily just go into Gravestalker to establish some more bodies, and then, you know, or go into the Swords to build that up however we want to. There are options now that we've actually got some cards in our hand, which is great here. I'm very curious to see what he does with the Sushi Shack, though, of all things, because, you know, the shack itself is not something you see too often. So yeah, I'm just very curious here. Going into the coin, all right, coin White Knight. That's actually quite a fair threat for a Sushi Shack card. And I say that because realistically, nothing in my hand aside from the Awakened Dancing Swords can actually deal with that. Let's play the swords over here, just so that way. I mean, he's gonna get the White Knight swooping buff here. That's not enough to reach my Dancing Swords, even with, I think, some additional movement. No, with some extra movement he can reach, but I don't think he's going to be able to accomplish that, plus whatever he's doing. Holy hell. Pardon? What? Huh? What? I'm so confused. I guess let's go with the Gravestalker here. I'm actually going to end up putting this guy in harm's way, just to tempt the White Knight to move. I don't know. Like this, he hands to the Saints my full castle. That could have been like a game saver, you know. I don't know why you just tossed it out here. Unless, like, that's another thing about draft, though, man. Like, sometimes the deeper you get into it, the wilder opponents you find here. Because the draft matchmaking is so much broader than the multiplayer matchups. Like, you're not being ranked with players of your skill level. You're just being thrown out into the wild. And whoever you get, you get. So, you know, in Exhibit, you know, 1 was our last game. This is Exhibit 2 of just finding interesting players. I mean, props if they're new, though. Like, if they're new and learning the game and, you know, experimenting with draft, that's an avenue you take for sure. But I don't know how you feel about this. I do not know. We're just going to time out here. Like, you don't got anything for me, my guy? Oh, come on. You got to have something. Nothing, turn 5. Oh my god. Well, here we go. I'm gonna push into face here because I don't know any better. I doubt he has chains, so I'm gonna position it like this. And then rush the scout up here. This perfectly will avoid chain here, but this, it's got to force out something from him. Like, come on, my guy. You're not going to do anything against this? What does your hand look like? Do you know what your hand does? Oh, no. Draft mode, guys. Dear God. We'll see if we can hit into face. I mean, we should be able to. I don't see why not. Actually, let me do some math here. How much do we have on the board? 7, 4, 11, 12 with the... Oh, yeah, we have lethal on board. Okay. So, if nothing else happens, that's just game 4 wrapped in the books. And, like, again, didn't really accomplish much in this matchup here. Like, why? I don't know. I don't know why. Yep, and here's the timer again. Look at it go. Look at the timer go, and it's very confusing to the poor man. Like, and it ends on 6. It ends on 6. I don't know why. It ends on 6 here. I don't know if he's just trying to, like... I don't know. And ignition. There we go. Ignition finishes. Oh, man. Draft mode is absolutely wild, guys. Alright, you know what? 5th matchup here. We got to get a good match out of someone here. It's like the hunt to find a good closing match from someone. And by God, we're going to find it hopefully in this one. Hand's looking interesting. Not going to lie. It's something. Not exactly ideal, but hey, you got some nice spice in here, which, you know, we'll take. One of those spices being the Acolyte, which I'm going to go into immediately here. Get that coin presence going. See what that gets from our opponent here. We could Swift Blessing this Acolyte, I think, too, right? Because they don't have any restrictions. Yeah. They don't have any restrictions. See, like here is pretty funny because we can do that into that. And so we generate our zombie here. We take attacks, but that's okay. I don't even think the tax matters for us next turn here. I don't think he's expecting literal Acolyte 3/6 Blessing Swiftness. Alright, and there's Army of the Damned here. Not exactly a card that's going to clean things up. Although, to be fair, we can't really do much either. I think we can do this. It's fine if he wants to, like, trade here with one zombie. That's fine by me. The 3/6 actually puts Acolyte out of murder range, which is fantastic. I appreciate that. What are we going to do next turn, though? Probably, like, Gravestalker? I think? Yeah, probably Gravestalker. I'm not going to put the Acolyte in harm's way. That's a big, big resource for us this game, so we'll hold off. He might go into the Green Drake, looking to protect some of his boys here. Yep, there's the Green Drake going up. Okay. Green Drake going up is interesting. Didn't expect him to take that turn, but that's okay. We'll generate some zombies of our own here. Push in. Do a little bit of the Acolyte here. Or not the Acolyte, the Assassin. We're going to throw out the Assassin. I think that's going to do some good work for us. We'll put the zombie to potentially look to trade here. I don't really want to do anything else, though. I feel like maybe I could have done Mark of the Fist for some cycling here, but I think this is fine of a position to be in. I'm nervous if he has another dragon, though, because that Green Drake just gets so much bigger. Zombies going into the Gravestalker. Okay. E-Strike the Green Drake. Dear God. Well, he got one of the Acolyte hits. I don't think that was the one he wanted, though. Thankfully, the Assassin does murder the Green Drake. We really have nothing else that we can get out of the Acolyte, so we are just going to push here. Follow up with the Frog Prince. Assassin up here. Pass? Again, seems fine. And, yeah, I think that's good. I don't really see him coming out with anything huge to swing the game end here, right? I mean, he's probably going to get rid of the Acolyte. That's pretty big. Ooh, Keeper. Really big target, actually, to hit on. That's not bad. What's the trap here? Trap is nothing too important, and I think that we actually have lethal. Ignition! Oh, man. I feel dirty ending the last few games with Ignition, but, I mean, we have it. We got to use it. Oh, boy. All right. So, I think that was better. I mean, it cleaned up fairly quickly, but still ended up getting the win on that one. Felt really good. And, yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it off for today. Some great matches, some odd matches, bro. I think more weird than anything. But you know what? It's the nature of draft. Let's see what we get off of this here. 5 wins. Going to pull that card pack for the week. Going to pull the House of Daggers, a card that we used in draft. Very cool. Some additional shards here. And that is about it. So, I think we did well here. With that being said, folks, I'll go ahead and close this video here. A fun day of draft comes to an end right now. Alright, folks, and with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this week's edition of Draft. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to let me know by leaving your thoughts down in the comment section below, as well as being sure to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's the best way that you can show your support here, after all, just by clicking that subscribe button. But, with that being said, of course, that's going to do it for me for now. So, until next time, guys, stay gaming.